feeling there's a surprise, big surprise
A lot
waiting
of
for you there.
Oh, yeah. That's the one thing, Scott, Mary, we haven't really seen. While temperatures are actually only averaging a little bit below average. In fact, 3 years ago, 2021 was a colder February. So as far as temperatures go, we've actually been pretty close to where we should be for this time of year, only running a half a degree below average through yesterday. But what we haven't really seen is that nice big thaw over the past several weeks, and we're certainly not expecting it this week. And even next week, while it is going to get, say, not as harsh, it is going to get a little bit warmer. I don't know if it's going to be quite the thaw that I know many of you are waiting for. May have to be a little bit more patient in that department, but thankfully, Lake Erie is 90% ice covered. You can see how the lake effect really fizzled as expected over the last couple of hours. Look what's happening though off Lake Ontario. We are getting pummeled east of Lake Ontario. Of course, Lake Ontario, it's wide open for business, and they see lake effect throughout the entire winter season east of Lake Ontario. And from time to time, we'll have to keep an eye on it. This band is going to try to settle south, and it's going to brush portions of extreme northern Niagara County, northern Orleans County. We're talking Route 104 and northward, so places in around Oak Orchard, stretching over towards Kendall. That's where we will see some lake effect snow from time to time. But outside of that, most areas just dealing with the frigid conditions. Temperatures right now are beginning to drop into the single digits in a few spots. Olean, you're down to 5, 9 in Jamestown. Buffalo, we're close, still sitting in the teens. We'll be dropping into the single digits here over the next few hours. Currently 11, 12 in Niagara Falls. And even though that wind is not nearly as intense as what we saw earlier today, of course, it is still very blustery. And when you factor that in, this is what it feels like. And this is the type of temperature you need to be prepared for. It feels like 9 below right now in Buffalo, 9 below in Wellsville. Buffalo, the cold spot right now across all of Western New York when you factor in that wind chill. So take a look at our future look, and outside of the temperature, again, not a whole lot happening when it comes to clouds, the radar. It's going to be just frigid conditions. That's going to be the big story. And there's still going to be enough of a breeze. Remember, the snow that we have on the ground, it's very dry. It's very light. It doesn't take all that much to pick it up, blow it around. Blowing and drifting snow will continue to be an issue, especially interior areas and those north-south running roads with winds primarily out of the west trying to push that snow across the road. So continue to use a lot of extra caution there. Watch out for those open areas. But again, tomorrow we'll have some breaks of sunshine, maybe a passing flurry of snow shower. Not going to amount to anything more than a coating. The story tomorrow, look at the temperature. Here we are at 2 p.m. We're around 12 in Buffalo, and enough of a breeze. Wind chills will remain around and even a little bit below zero. And even as we head towards Wednesday, temperatures remaining fairly frigid. I think Wednesday, though, there'll at least be a few spots that try to get back into the 20s. So again, tomorrow we're tracking the bitter cold, the coldest day in this snap. We'll have some breaks of sunshine, possibly some snow up towards that Lake Ontario shoreline. So again, Oak Orchard, Kendall, those are some of the spots. High temperatures in the teens, wind chills though around zero and even a little bit below. And then Wednesday we'll have some limited sunshine. Can't rule out a few more of those snow showers up towards Lake Ontario. Not as windy, so we'll try to take a little edge off for you for that chill with try to at least get into the positive range. But high temperatures Wednesday still only in the teens and low 20s. We're still pretty cold here on Thursday. Friday, that's when temperatures do begin to trend warmer. We're still only in the low to mid 20s, but at least by the weekend it is turning more seasonable. Low 30s Saturday. Might even try to make a run at 40 here on Sunday. Thursday would be the one day as we go through the rest of the week where there might be a couple of flurries, but that would be the extent as far as any kind of truly active weather.